All right. That was a lot longer than I expected, honestly.
Also, for you to keep it rolling.
That's the part I was waiting
gotta
for.
rub me the
There
right
we go.
way.
All right. Yeah, I had to get to the chorus. You know what I'm saying? All right. Welcome back to another episode of the Perfect 10 podcast. I am one of your hosts, Jacob Erdy. Alongside me, as always, Daniel Dees.
Yes, sir.
And as always, this episode is brought to you by Boot Crew Media and also our friends over at the Kelly Gibson Foundation. The Kelly Gibson Foundation is a community-driven nonprofit organization that focuses on supporting first responders, military initiatives, and children's athletic programming through golf in the greater New Orleans and Gulf Coast region. For more information, go to www.kellygibsonfoundation.org. Again, www. I like how you spell out dot, dude.
Yeah.
Phonetically. You know. kellygibsonfoundation.org.
That's right.
They're doing great things over there. Go check that out.
Know what else does a great thing?
Whoa. Did somebody just get in a wreck outside, dude?
Either that or they knocked a garbage can over trying to parallel park.
Sheesh. Anyway, all right. What was that, though? What does great things?
A genie.
Facts.
Big facts.
Also, real quick, before we jump into this app, we got our fingers crossed that it's not crackling.
I hope not.
We did about 87 tests.
86.
Yeah.
Minimum. Possibly 87.
And on the last couple, it sounded like it was going to be clear. So, hey, fingers crossed.
There you
go. Just for y'all, honestly. You know, we can't hear it. It sounds perfectly clear in our ears.
Yeah. I mean, I think I sound perfect.
I got to get new batteries, bro. Ooh, that would see.
That's a good crack.
Crisp drink. Let me get this list popping. So yeah. So wait, how did you frame yours? Wishes from a genie.
Wishes from a genie.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything. Like when I texted you earlier, I was like, let me make sure I got mine down. It's something that, like, I'm not asking for like superpowers or like something that will get the government on my ass to run tests on me and shit like that. Like, can't walk through walls, can't fly.
Yeah, it has to be things that are possible.
Yeah.
Now I am gonna slightly contradict myself with my 10 spot. All the others are very.
I mean, some of them are kind of contradictory. I mean, they're all kind of impossible, but it's in the realm of possibility.
I mean, all of mine are in the realm of possibility, except my. I mean, even my 10, I guess theoretically,
yeah,
it's possible.
Yeah,
but anyway,
got any honorable dishonorables?
No.
All right, I got 2 honorables. My first wish. I wish y'all would go hit that 5-star and subscribe.
Yep. There you go. Subscribe to everything. The Perfect 10.
Yep.
Instagram, Twitter.
All of it. Boot Crew Media, their podcast, do it.
Right.
My second honorable mention. I wish a motherfucker would.
I mean, that's just what it is. Like that. Like that's what that guy outside saying right now.
I wish the motherfucker would.
That's exactly, dude. He's just cutting loose. I bet y'all could hear that one on the mic. That one. I can hear it in the headphones. Dude, this earlier recording time, people just still outside just yelling.
It's Liddy City out there.
That's how thin these windows are, dog.
I hope they're fighting.
I'm telling you.
I hope it was a little fender bender and like people are just throwing hands right now.
Sounds like it very well could be, honestly. All right. So,
all right. And my dishonorable mention, something everybody wishes. I think it's the dumbest waste to wish. Everybody wishes to hit the lottery, Mega Millions.
Oh. Yeah.
When has that ever worked out for anybody?
So I have a similar and different pick.
Okay. So let's go ahead and fire it off with my number 10. I wish for like the best wardrobe. And what I mean by that, I have like the most perfect, every piece of clothing I have fits me perfectly. It's comfortable.
That'd be next level, dude.
That would be next level. And no matter where you go, you're dressed for the occasion and you're the best dressed there.
See, this shirt doesn't fit me at all. This was a free shirt from a game, but it is. The Pels are playing the playoffs tonight. Shout out.
Yeah. Fuck the sun.
Shout out Pels. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why we're recording at night. We're very anti-sun.
Yeah. And the game is in moments.
Yeah. It's in like 45 minutes.
But yeah, dude, I didn't think about that at all, but that is a great, cause dude, there's nothing better than clothes that fit just right.
Yeah. Like when you're fitted for a tux, when you're in a wedding, dude, you don't feel yourself any more than when you're in a fitted tux.
Dude, it is rowdy outside tonight, dude.
Yeah, I feel like we should just scrap the episode and just go down there and hang out.
But like, because I have a few shirts that I wear that are like, I look good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is like it's not too tight. It's not too like it fits not just the tight or looseness, but like the straight down the sides.
Yes. It's just like a glove.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I feel you. That's solid. I didn't think about that at all.
Yeah. I feel like I should have put that
So
on
the
high.
way your list is going already is like mine is similar. It's kind of out the box, not normal wishes.
Yeah. Everybody wishes like I could
Stuff
live
you
forever.
really think about that.
It's like, I wish I could live forever.
Nobody. Okay. Well, anyway,
I don't want to live forever.
we're gonna get back to that.
Number 9. I wish I had an amazing singing voice.
Dude, I missed on that one too. Everybody knows I wish I could sing.
Dude, I wish I could sing.
Everybody at karaoke at Brady's on Friday night knows I wish I could sing.
Dude, imagine how lit karaoke night could be.
Oh, dude, downstairs at the brew? Oh,
yeah, on Wednesdays.
Dang, dude, really just gave away some things. Anyway, whenever Red, White, and Brew has their karaoke, dude, they got some people in there that can sing, dude. I mean, like they kill it. I'm jealous all the time because like I'm stay busy just doing stuff. I get home from work late, then I work on either podcast homework or researching stuff, and they're just belting it out down there, and it's like, man,
I wish I could hit that.
I got to go watch this concert going on.
That's why you gotta like. Spoiler alert: sooner or later, we're gonna be doing top 10 karaoke episodes.
Ooh, yep. Possibly a live ep, possibly from one of y'all's favorite local establishments.
Yeah, so
stay tuned. It's in the works.
Stay tuned. Don't get your hopes up though, but just know that
it might happen.
There's some possibilities of brewing.
We're up to something.
Yeah, we're scheming.
Dude, that is a great pick though, dude. Because I think that was the Talents We Wish We Had episode. I think that was like it was in my top 3 for sure.
Yeah. All right, number 8. I wish every team I hate sucks.
That's hilarious.
Because I thought about it, like, what about all my favorite teams winning? But that would get boring after a while.
Right.
Like, I want the teams I hate
smart. Yeah, that's
to be like the Atlanta Falcons right now. They're sometimes they're good, but then they choke, and then sometimes they're hilariously bad. And that'd be a lot more enjoyable than because when my team wins, I want them to earn it.
Yeah, you get kind of bored with.
Yeah, like, yeah, whatever. And it's no longer your favorite team because you know the outcome of it.
Right. You're just always going to win.
Yeah, but the teams I hate suck. And imagine how hilarious it would be if, like, Bama all of a sudden just started being ass. And they start choking every fucking game.
Well, that's like, quit making all that racket.
Dude, I'm just
making so much racket.
I'm just jittery right now, dude.
But no, like you also, every time I was trying to think of these wishes, I was trying to imagine them just being true.
Yeah.
Like
I wanted to
getting into the mentality of it, like, okay, all of a sudden, all the teams I don't like, they all suck. And that is hilarious.
Yeah, they just got like the worst string of bad luck.
And they're just always bad.
Yeah. Like they never won a championship in my lifetime.
Right. Dude, that was a good start. So my number 10 spot, the only one that is really like not realistic in any way. I want to be omniscient. All knowing.
Oh, omnipotent?
No, omniscient.
Oh, omniscient. Yeah, okay. Omnipotent means all powerful. Omniscient means all knowing.
So, and if you're listening, it's spelled like omniscience.
Yeah.
Omniscience.
Yeah.
But anyway, so it could be a number 1 pick to just know all things. So
where's the fun in that?
That's exactly why. It would actually be a real hassle.
Yeah, there's like a comic book out there, The Watchmen. I don't know if you've seen the movie or not, but like Dr. Manhattan knows everything. He's just bored out of his fucking mind.
Right. Like at a certain point, you would lose your mind if you just knew everything.
Yeah, that would suck.
I mean,
like what's the point?
I mean, like you could, for a little while, it would be fun to like go on any game show and win every single time. But it seemed it would just get exhausting.
It does. That's why we had to take breaks being the Pittsburgh Steelers because we won too many times.
But at the same time, though, like I do constantly just try to learn as much as I possibly can. Like right now, I'm learning.
Yeah, learning's fun.
I'm learning about nonprofit law. It'd be super cool to not have to waste hours and hours and hours and hours and hours having to learn it. If I just knew it already.
But I disagree. But sometimes learning is fun for me.
It is.
Like I love learning a new thing.
I love learning new things too, but it's very frustrating when you have to keep going over it to get it to like click.
So you're all about the destination, not the journey.
No, I like the journey if the journey is always successful.
Okay, I get it. I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Because sometimes I listen or read something and it's like, I'm not picking this up at all. and then go back, try it again. Like
I got something pretty similar.
Eventually I get it.
Coming up.
I would like to just boom, know it, you know?
Yeah.
So that's my 10. My number 9 spot. I got the ability to fly any plane.
Oh, that's a little spin on be able to fly, but you know how to fly any type of aircraft.
Right. Like I can just walk up, don't ask no questions. Hop on board, boom. Like I don't even know how to drive every vehicle, much less know how to fly every plane.
Dude,
because there's like old school like Porsches and stuff, like stick shifts that you have to drive a very specific way.
Yeah.
Or like if you went and sat in a Ferrari, you would have no clue how to drive that thing right
That's
now.
why I don't want a Ferrari. I have no desire to learn how to drive a stick.
So like if I could fly every plane, that's also implying that I don't have flight anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
That's just kind of implied in that.
Yeah.
So you just go hop on and just fly wherever you want to go.
And you're perfect at landing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that because you'd be graduating from like the river rats to like the cloud bunnies.
Yeah. And you can go anywhere you want, anytime you want.
Instead of like, hey, you want to go down Tickfall?
It's like, hey, you want to be in Fort Lauderdale in an hour and a half?
Shit, yeah.
I do.
We'll hop in this helicopter.
So that's my 9 spot. My number 8 spot. This one again is just to save me a lot of time and effort. I got become president.
I don't know.
I mean, again, it's another one that would be a lot of hassle.
That will be because you got to deal with a bunch of dickhead foreign leaders. Yeah, in America, you're top dog, but on like the global playing field, you got a whole bunch of equals.
Right. But what I'm saying is like we do exist in a world where that the president of the United States is the most powerful leader in the world.
Yeah.
So you just become that. Sure, you're still living in the circumstances that we have.
Yeah.
But I mean, our picks are about reality. You know,
I mean, I would rather
realistic.
you be president than some geriatric.
Facts.
I mean, I'm tired of old people being president.
Yeah.
So like somebody between the ages of 30 and 55. I think we need to see that.
Absolutely.
Because they're more in tune with reality. And they're leading a nation to a future they will definitely be a part of. And
I feel like we grew up in a generation that was more real with one another, opposed to like I feel like all those older cats were all about the stat, like your status meant more than anything. Like nowadays being
these elites,
right?
Yeah,
they're so separated from reality.
Yeah, when's the last time our past? Let's see. Actually, any president in our lifetime actually chilled out with like normal.
Had a normal experience.
None of them.
I mean, I guess Obama would be the closest, right? He was
even then though. The dude was like, how can I put this? Like he was in like
I can't think of any presidents that lived a regular life.
Right. Like he didn't have like a normal
right. Yeah. I mean, he was in it for a long time.
I mean, yeah, up until like college. Once you got to college, he didn't live like we did.
And even Trump came from the private sector, but he's been a millionaire for so long.
He's been a millionaire his whole damn life.
Right. So it's not like he had any real life experience, like normal.
Yeah. We need a regular schmo. And I'm all about that.
All right. So that is my 10 on 8.
Number 7, I got culinary skills, like peak culinary.
Yeah, put this thing on silent. How's it doing that? Peak culinary skills? Dude,
yeah.
Solid, dude, I messed up a steak 2 days ago.
Yeah, just knowing I could go whip something up in the kitchen and it's perfect every time I cook it.
I've gotten pretty good, but again, like especially cooking on a electric stove, never cooks the same.
Yeah, electric stove. So I got
but knowing how to feel that, tune it in, as you cook, like, because there's a lot of stuff you can use like pressure to feel it.
Yeah.
To see how done it is and to just know all those things and get it right every time.
But if you just know,
would be awesome.
It would be like that. This chicken, like when you nail chicken, when you cook it, is one of the best things you can eat. But sometimes you dry it out. Sometimes it's undercooked and you're shitting on the toilet for a week.
Yeah. Dude, honestly, the more I cook chicken, the more I lean toward just undercook it.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine. But it's just,
I mean, it's rare that you actually. Unless it's like cold in the middle.
Yeah, you'll be sick.
If it's rubber, like if it's like
chewy.
Yeah.
But then you get the overcooked chicken. That's
overcooked's terrible.
It ruins the meal. Like I can't think of a worse meal ruiner besides just being burnt to a crisp than overcooked chicken.
Yeah, unless you overcook it so bad it becomes like jerky.
It's bad.
At a certain point, it's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah. All right, so that's my number 7. My number 6 to go along with best culinary skills. I wish I had perfect metabolism.
Okay. I have a similar pick, but perfect metabolism. Yeah, to where you can just eat whatever you want.
Eat whatever you want and it just burns.
And just be in shape still.
Yeah.
Dude, it's funny. Like, and we all grew up with kids that are like that.
Yeah, we still know people like that.
You like Jay Gray? Dude, never gained or lost a pound.
He's been the same size since I've known him.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Just eats whatever.
How?
Eats literally whatever.
That was you that time. Maybe that's the secret.
He does not like how he's been painted on this podcast. He's pointed that out to me many times.
He's got to roll with it.
Hey, here's what it is.
I mean, maybe that's the secret. That's the key to the perfect metabolism.
I used to work out with this guy back in college, and like we would have lunch together. We had the same schedules, and dude, he would eat 3 double cheeseburgers at lunch every single day, and he could not gain a pound. He would chug protein shakes, 3 double cheeseburgers every single day at lunch.
Does this dude have a tapeworm or something?
I have no idea. Dude weighed 155 pounds for the whole 3 years we worked out together. It's like, dude, how are you eating all this? Don't know.
I don't know. So yeah, that was my 7-6.
So my number 7 spot. The perfect segue from yours to mine. I have perfect looks / build.
That's a good one.
Basically just be a physical specimen,
But then again,
just be Giancarlo Stanton.
Yeah, without the
just make me that I see
what you're saying. But again,
just be a monster,
Would people actually like you for you though, or just?
Well, they would like me even more because I'm still this cool, but I look like that.
Fair point. Fair point.
I mean, everybody likes good-looking people hanging around them. Also, I mean, if they're cool as me,
Can't disagree. But what about the new people you meet?
Well, for sure, they're going to just want to hang around you for your looks.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
I mean, as long as you're fine with it.
You think it's hard? You think I enjoy having to battle my way in?
Yeah. All right, that's a good one.
So that was my 7 spot. My number 6 spot. Now this one is an interesting one. So it's not. So this was another one that I kind of struggled with. Whenever I was like in the mentality of like, okay, all these wishes have to be something realistic.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not exactly. It's not time. It's not that I'm trying to go back in time. Maybe it's a flash of amnesia. I want to be able to go back and watch all movies for the first time again.
I didn't even think of that, dude. I would love that.
Just Men in Black me real quick.
But only thing you love this movie.
No. I don't know anything.
You don't know anything.
I just want to go back and watch all movies for the first time again. Experience.
But what if your mood's like you're not in the same mood when you see it for the first time again? And you're like, man, this movie sucks.
Well, maybe the movie sucks, dude. Movie. It's supposed to be. If you're in the mood for an experience and you start a movie, you have to take it for what it is.
That's fair.
But I want to be able to maybe I'm asking for the genie to put me through a bad car accident to erase my memory. But I just want to be able to go back and watch all movies for the first time again.
All right.
Just because, even now, it could be a movie that I saw. Dude, they are rowdy out there. I don't know if y'all can hear this in the
real
mic.
Shit.
I mean, we used to record on Tuesdays all the time. I don't ever remember that.
Spring Break.
Spring Break. See that movie? Spring Breakers.
I wouldn't want to care to see that again for the first time.
But I mean, you wouldn't know that if you had never seen.
Like seeing The Hangover for the first time again, or Dumb and Dumber for the first time again.
Yeah,
that would be an experience.
I'm telling. That's
like seeing Dumb and Dumber again for the first time as an adult would be great.
Right.
And when you're just drunk off your ass, you seeing it again for the first time.
And there's so many movies that I really like that I really wish I could experience them again for the first time. Like watching Django again for the first time.
Oh, dude. I was thinking Django, The Dark Knight, Lord of the Rings.
Endless amount of movies I'd love to see again.
Old Yeller.
As if I never saw them. Yep. Learn some life lessons, That's what I'm talking about, homie. Dude, I feel like I'm either hearing them in the headphones or around.
I'm hearing them in the headphones.
So that was my 7-6.
All right, my number 5. We talked about this before. I wish I could have the perfect buzz all the time when I drink.
Okay. That one, I guess it's realistic.
It is.
Yeah, I guess some people do drink on a level.
Yeah. But and once you hit that perfect buzz, it's the best feeling. But man, you could easily cross that
It's
threshold.
so that's the hardest part is
maintaining that perfect.
exactly.
I want to maintain that perfect buzz.
Because you can hit that line on the way up, and then you cross it, and then you're way up here, and then you just crash back.
Yep.
But if you could get to that line and just beeline
And just
on
cruise.
just cruise.
That's a perfect
light
night.
buzz, dude. I'm gonna try my best to do that this weekend.
Do it. I have no faith in you, but
I'm gonna somehow figure out how to maybe hammer like 4 drinks real quick, and then drink a water, and then sip on a drink and drink a water. You really, at a certain point, you got to put waters in the mix.
See, I feel like you can't drink too much at first. Maybe you drink a beer every 2 hours when you wake up.
Ooh. Oh, like I'll make it an all day thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause your body processes like the equivalent of 1 beer per hour. So that'll like lightly keep you just bouncing, not just above the bottom.
Yeah.
You're somewhere between a 2
closer,
and a 3.
You hammer like 2 more.
Okay. That'll bump you up to like a 6.
We're going to figure out this way to get the perfect buzz.
Well, I know the taper cycle for nursing a hangover. I learned this sailing. Me and Brad, we would get hammered on a Saturday, sailing out to where we're sailing to, and then Sunday sail back. So we had to learn. It goes, all you need at least a 6-pack of beers and 3 or 4 waters.
Okay.
You go beer, water, beer, water, beer, water. So that's 3 beers and 3 waters.
Mm-hmm.
And you go beer, 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 water.
Okay.
So you're at 6 beers and 4 waters. And then after that, you're on your own. You can, then you're somewhere right in the middle, and you can figure out which direction you're going to take your day. Either you start hammering beers, hey, that's on you. Or you can drink waters, sober up, and you're good. But the taper cycle gets you from that real hungover feeling like trash to leveled back out and hydrated. And then it's up to you which direction you go. You are welcome for the taper cycle.
I like that.
It's a lot to put in your stomach. It is 6 beers and 4 waters.
You're going to be pissing a lot.
Right, which is good. You got to flush the system.
You're regulating yourself.
Right, you got to flush the liver.
Okay, I like it. I like that a lot. We need to write that down.
I got it, dude. Beer, water, beer, water, beer, water, beer, 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 water.
Okay, I'm going to have to try that. All right, my number 4 spot. I wish I had perfect people skills.
Okay. I feel like this is something I've gotten very close to. I've studied so many books on, people.
It's like
skills in general.
like coming in, commanding a room, like just reading the room.
Right.
Just
okay.
being the big guy in the room.
I see. All right. So like, I've honestly looked in this entirely too much.
I mean, you're an aspiring politician. It's a good thing.
Yeah, but I mean, because I'm also like a very real person. So at times it's tough because you can't just always be totally real with people. And not saying you should be fake, but I'm saying like it's not always the best dealing with people if you just come in and say, "Hey, this is the problem." Yeah,
you can't be brutally honest. Be more tactfully truthful.
Right. It actually gets all the way down into the science. Which look, this is a little peek into my brain here, people.
Okay.
So like when somebody says thank you for something.
Okay, you're welcome.
Or if you have to, so there's different inflections. If you say no problem, that's not good. That implies that they're being a burden to you. It's like, hey, you think you're being a problem, but it's not. When you say no problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Or if you say, you're welcome. If you say it with the wrong tone, people think that like, oh yeah, you are welcome for me doing something like this for you.
Okay, I like that.
So I say, sure thing. Sure thing implies not a problem at all. I'm fine doing it. The only negative connotation of sure thing is it's inviting for that person to ask you for something again.
But then they feel like they owe you, though.
Correct. So
I like the sure thing.
Yeah,
I'm stealing that.
So this is how much I've read books on how to talk and treat people. Dude, it gets,
hey.
And if you apply that across every conversation, it gets to be a burden. If you treat every word as if it's being like taken a certain way.
That sounds exhausting.
But that is how language works, though.
Right.
That's why I'm really good at Like, I mean, everybody that listens to this pod thinks I'm a babbling idiot, I'm sure, which is fun. That's my role on here. This vodka drink I make is pretty strong. So by the next episode, but realistically, if you study language enough, but that's just one aspect of what was your pick? Being
people skills.
People skills, yeah.
Perfect people skills.
Have you ever read How to Win Friends and Influence People?
I haven't read it all yet.
It's good.
I'm sure it is. So yeah, that was my 5-4.
Oh. I feel like we're rolling through this one. Well, no, 26 minutes. We're good. So my number 5 spot. It's realistic, or not really realistic, but I want to own an island. Just because I love like tropical atmosphere.
I've seen too many horror movies to know that's a bad fucking idea.
Yeah, but I love I love the Florida Keys so much. Like, and I mean, it could just be one of the small islands around there. Just something close enough I can go hop on my boat, cruise out there, and just chill.
Okay, throw like parties and shit.
Yeah, there's some normal parties, not like I don't want an Epstein Island.
No.
But like just an island to go hang out, have hammocks on like just about every palm tree.
Yeah,
and just, dude,
and it's like the perfect island, and it requires no upkeep.
Yeah, there's something about that saltwater breeze and white sand in the tropics. It's just so comfortable, dude. So I want to own one, and you can't buy them all,
Yeah.
So that's my 5. My number 4 spot. I would say endless money, but
that would wreck an economy.
Okay, but also that kind of takes the fun out of it.
It does.
If you never have to work for it at all.
Yeah, you're like I said, you're gonna be so fucking bored.
So my 4 spot, I got $1 billion.
A billy? Okay.
Just enough to be basically at a certain point, it would be a challenge to see what I can do with $1 billion.
Okay. I would change that a little bit because I just want $1 billion appearing in my bank account because, the government's just a bunch of rat fucks and they'll come knocking on your door. How'd y'all all of a sudden get a bill? I would change that to I wish I knew a way.
Hey, my bad, guys. I got it from a genie.
I'm sure that'll go over well. I wish I knew how.
Well, also, if I just appeared in the White House, they'd have some questions.
Right? I wish I knew the path to work to get a billy. There you go.
Yeah, but I just want to have it,
Well, yeah.
I want to have it and then see what I can do with it.
Or build an app for $1 billion.
I may be a total failure. Like, that's why I just want $1 billion. And that way I can take it and say, hey, either I created some dynasty from that $1 billion or I blew it all. I
created a monster.
I blew it all.
I think you would be okay.
Yeah, I think I'd be all right.
I mean, like, there's 30% of me saying, oh, he'd fuck this up.
Don't get me wrong.
But 70%, that's a strong number. I think you can succeed.
Yeah, Billy, you could waste a couple $100 million and you still got hundred of millions.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is
$1 billion is an insane amount when you really look at it.
Oh, yeah, dude. But that is my 5-4.
All right. My number 3. I wish I had 0 ounce of laziness.
Okay.
Like every piece of me that's lazy, the will to be lazy just disappeared in me. It's like a psychological block. I cannot be lazy.
That's like if I could wish that I'd go to, for some reason, all throughout the day, which you would think by now I'd have it figured out, like how to regulate my food and like caffeine intake to like kind of maintain. Almost every day, there's a certain point where I'm like unbelievably driven, like physically, like, okay, let's get stuff done.
All my drive comes around this time of night, about 8 o'clock until about, and I'll wake up in the morning. That's when I'm most driven. So like, I don't know why.
It's almost like sometime between 2 and 3 every day, I crash. Like I get all of a sudden I'm just
worn.
Dude, you feel the ground vibrating, dude? Somebody bumping outside, dude. This is the wildest Tuesday I've ever seen.
Taco Tuesday.
Oh yeah. Talk. Well, I'm not gonna say.
You already said enough.
But yeah, dude. Yeah, if you could just be not lazy ever, would be awesome.
It would be.
I feel like that's Rob Dyrdek. You ever watch his social media?
No.
The dude just goes nonstop.
I wish I had that drive.
Like I have it at certain times during the day, and it's like if somehow I could harness that moment and do that all day, every day, be unbelievably productive.
Productive, yeah.
Yeah, productive. I got tripped up there.
What you drinking?
It's kettle, dude. It's good too.
I can tell. So yeah, that's my
Productable, dude. Is that a word?
It is now.
Anyway, that was
Productable. Knowing that you're gonna do something amazing.
something that could be produced.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. So that's my number 3.
My number 3 spot. This is very similar to my island pick. And it's because it don't matter how much money you have, you can't necessarily get this. It is something you can purchase, but because you have money doesn't mean you can actually get it.
Time.
No. And that did just make me think we didn't do a trivia question.
That sucks.
Anyway.
All right.
Anyway, so my number 3 spot, I got own a major sports team.
I would love to own a major
because they're never like hardly ever for sale.
I think that
right now there's a couple coming up. I think the Broncos, or was that last year?
Broncos are for sale.
And the Washington Commanders might be
forced to sell.
And
I think baseball,
the Chargers are for, or not. Yeah,
no, not the Chargers.
You sure about that?
Pretty sure they just moved to LA.
I know, but
like they're making record profit.
There's 2 NFL teams for sale.
Maybe
I thought it was the Chargers.
I know the Cubs have been playing with being sold.
Oh, okay.
I know the Cubs.
But like,
I'd like to own an NBA franchise. Tell you the truth,
dude, that would be so much fun. But like, I would just any of the like what I call the baseball, football, basketball. I'm not NHL, soccer, not for me.
Dude,
I would love to own an NFL team.
I love soccer more and more each passing season, but owning a team would be hell. Those fans want you dead constantly.
Yeah, fair. I feel like NFL or NBA would be the most fun.
Yeah, I think I'm leaning NBA because I feel like that's going to pass the NFL up eventually.
Nah.
Within our lifetime, I think the NBA
that
will.
Is a bold take. I feel like I feel like they have a similar problem to baseball. Too many games.
I think because the thing with the NBA, it's constantly changing and evolving, and every change they make is a positive change.
They are the quickest to make changes. That's fair.
And I think that's what's going to make them wildly successful in the future.
But yeah, owning a major sports team, though, just seems like it'd be so much fun.
It fucking would be.
You just lit up in the most VIP box at all times.
See, I'd be like Mark Cuban. I wouldn't be in the VIP
box. Sit courtside?
I'd sit courtside. Like, not even courtside, like a few seats above courtside.
Yeah,
that'd be me.
That sounded weird. For an NBA game, sure. But NFL, though?
Oh, if I'm sitting in the box. I hate NFL fans.
Yeah.
All I see is just people fighting in the stands.
True.
So that's a good one.
That's my 3 spot. Oh, here we go, dude.
Me. All right, my number 2, I got memorized.
Good.
My number 2, I wish for all the homies to succeed.
Nice.
See,
Hey, appreciate that, dog. You know,
always like one of my favorite things. I love succeeding in something I try, but I love watching my friends just hit it.
It is a good time when the homies are succeeding.
Yeah.
Whether it be like hollering at some broad or like somebody like closing a big deal and like making money.
Yeah, I love seeing that.
Buying a house.
Or getting engaged. I love that shit.
Yeah, it is.
I eat that shit up.
It is good to see the homies doing good.
Like, it makes me proud almost.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that, dude. I didn't think about that at all. This was a real me list. But
well, let me wrong. My number 1 is all me. But
it is it is unlike you to not have you picks in your list.
Oh, it's a genie, dude. I mean, let's be honest. If I did rub a genie lamp, it popped out. I probably hit on the fly, make a wish that has nothing to do with what we just said. And it's so wildly selfish that I pretty much ruined the world.
Fair, dude. Hey, I feel you, bro. But no, I like that pick, dude. That was your 2 spot?
That was my 2 spot. I just want to see all my homies succeed. I want to see all my enemies fail. Nice.
That is fair. You already did the team one, yeah.
Yeah.
So my number 2 spot, I got perfect health.
That's a good one.
Not live forever, because live forever is I feel like that would be, again, a real hassle.
That'd be the worst. You ever seen somebody like in their mid to late 80s and like most of their friends are dead, most of their family's dead? Yeah, they're not happy.
So like I say perfect health because like make it all the way to the end and just die of some natural cause or in a car accident or something. Who knows? But perfect health as long as I'm alive. Because like you see,
just die one night in your sleep for no random reason.
Yeah, random heart attack. Well, I mean,
not heart attack.
That wouldn't be perfect health, but
your body just gives out.
Yeah, because I mean, we've all seen old school cats that are like still doing it. You know?
Yeah.
You see like an 87-year-old out on the golf course, just shooting low 80s. Like, man,
wish that could be me. But then again, you see an 87-year-old, like I said, like 2 of their kids die. Like, wow, like that seems miserable.
It does seem tough. Yeah, I just want the perfect health part. We'll figure out the other part later.
And then they got to go home to their 87-year-old wife. That has to be miserable.
I think the perfect health part too, though. I think that would have to take into account. Maybe there would be no hangovers. Somehow you would maintain your perfect health throughout the drinking and whatnot.
But you won't get drunk though.
Yeah, I think you just
alcohol tolerance is a health thing.
Well,
I think you fucked yourself on me.
Well, no, because I know people that can go out and get trashed and then wake up and run 10 miles in the morning and be totally fine.
Those people are psychotic.
I know. But I'm saying somehow that's got to be able to work the two together. But that was my 2 spot, perfect health.
All right, my number 1 spot. I've touched on this before. I wish I had perfect comprehension, whether it's verbal or reading. Like somebody could tell me stuff, I understand it immediately. I read something, I understand it immediately.
Okay, so the working stage of omniscience.
Yeah.
Not the end stage.
Just the working stage. Like as soon as you tell me something, I understand it.
I like that.
As soon as I read something, I get it. And that's it.
I got that pretty well, but there's so many, because when I read something, I have pretty good comprehension as far as even if I read legal jargon, I can kind of follow along what it means as I go. You know, when you vote on bills and stuff, the way it's all written is what is this?
It's
nonsense?
word salad.
Right. But
I want to be able to read all right, this is what they're doing. Oh, fuck you. No.
Somehow, I guess because I study so much of that junk that I kind of follow it.
Me, on the other hand, I love reading, but every now and then I got to read the same paragraph at least 4 or 5 times before I get it.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I've been there before. Too.
I hate it. It gets on my nerves. And that's why I think
it's more of an attention thing. Because if you lose interest as you're going, oh, wait, what was that? What did that say? And then read it again.
Yeah. I just want that perfect reading comprehension
absorb
or I could watch it like a seminar or something on YouTube. I get it and I absorb it all.
Okay. That's pretty good. That's your 1 spot?
That's my 1 spot.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hate on that. Because dude, I've been there, especially because I listen to books for the most time because I do it while I'm working because I have 0 time.
Yeah.
And if I could just soak it straight in, that'd be a jewel, but I gotta listen to it 2-3 times. You know? So my number 1 spot, I don't know if anybody's gonna see this one coming from me. Dude, I mean, I'm not going to bring up why that's funny rolling into this number 1 pick.
Let's hear it.
I got Find True Love. And absolutely nobody is going to understand that reference except you from just moments earlier.
Right. Shit happens, man.
Literally. Well, I was going to get serious for a moment there, but it's a very corny pick. But realistically, that's what we're all trying to do.
I'd be so scared. Make that wish. What if it's somebody and
dude, that's
and there's hey, what if they're a 5?
No. That's not true love for me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. But
it has to be my true love.
What if you make that wish?
I'm just saying, dude.
The genie is look, you just have to lower your standards.
A real shallow house situation,
right?
Nah, dude. Anyway, but yeah, find true love, dude. That's what we're all really trying to do here, anyway.
Yeah.
Ultimately,
that's true.
Oh, dude, that was hilarious, though. I don't know if the people heard that part or not.
I mean, if they did, they did. You didn't.
Might have felt it. All right, so let's see. We already did the 5-star subscribe. I mean, people. Oh, also, don't forget. Yeah, actually, Luke pointed this out to me earlier. You can rate on Spotify now.
Oh, you can
listen on Spotify. No more excuses. You go hit that 5 stars.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5.
I think we're still at 100% 5 stars.
Let's keep it going.
I mean,
we're batting 1,000.
Gotta love what the people are doing. Yeah. 5 stars. Okay, the giveaways. Now that we're back on video, hopefully you are seeing this and hearing this perfectly clear.
I hope so.
It's been a couple weeks since I did the rules because we've been all jacked around on the platforms we've been recording on.
Yeah.
So, all right. So the rules for the giveaways. There's 3 giveaways, 3 rules. 1, your answers have to be given on Boot Crew Media's YouTube on one of our videos. That's easy. 2, you have to say exactly what the things are. Okay. 3, you only get 1 guess at each giveaway. So the giveaways are, this one's $50 right here. Just say what this is or where it's from. That one's easy. $50, you know. At this point, the farther we get removed from that episode that it was specifically on, I feel like it gets harder. Second giveaway, there is something in the studio that you've been able to see for, I don't know, months now. It's been referenced exactly specifically in multiple episodes. And you have to say specifically exactly what it is.
You're right.
We can't stress that enough. You have to say, I mean, be dead on. Okay. The third one, 5 Hammond hats. You got to go way back now. I mean, you can't see what's on this board over here. They're all listed. There's been 5 Hammond hats that I've worn throughout the episodes. Name what each hat is. Hammond establishments.
That's right.
The Ernie for Mayor hat doesn't count.
No, it doesn't.
All the other ones are obvious, except one's kind of tough. You can figure it out. That's the giveaways. So, hey, go to Boot Crew Media's YouTube, hammer those out, win some money.
Let's do it.
The hats, the one thing in the studio, $100. This thing, $50.
Free money.
It is free. I mean, this is, I feel like you can Google this.
I think you can.
I'm not sure. I tried, but anyway.
Hey.
So that's the giveaways. Thursday, y'all will be getting
Guilty Pleasures.
Yes, Guilty Pleasures.
Oh, I like that one.
Got some good ones. So rundowns.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
Starting to be like me.
Making all that racket.
All right. Number 10. I wish I had the best wardrobe. 9. I wish I had amazing singing voice. Number 8. I wish the teams I hate suck. Number 7. I wish I had peak culinary skills. Number 6. I wish I had the perfect metabolism. Number 5. I wish I had the perfect buzz when I drink. Number 4, I wish I had the best people skills. Number 3, I wish I had 0 ounce of laziness. Number 2, I wish all the homies to succeed. Number 1, I wish I had perfect comprehension, verbal or reading.
Solid. My number 10 spot, I got omniscience. 9, ability to fly any plane. 8, become the president. 7, perfect looks / build. 6, go back and watch all movies for the first time. 5, own an island. 4, $1 billion. 3, own a major sports team. 2, perfect health. And number 1, find true love.
Yep.
So yeah, that's top 10 wishes from a genie.
Yes.
I feel like we both did pretty well for the most part, not just say very, like mainstream answers there.
Yeah. I mean, not many people would list those.
Fair.
That's why we're the kings.
So anyway, yeah, that should be it.
That's it.
All right. Peace.